These apps are trash, and the companies that work with them sometimes are trash. Right, I think I took a screenshot of it. I'll put it here if I can. 1760, 2 miles. Anytime I've seen a high-paying order like that from a place like this, there's usually been some type of issue. I'm right up the street, as you can see. Let's go see how this goes. 1762 miles? So in my experience, stores have either been closed when this has happened, or it's been bounced around and dropped so many times because of an issue. I'm up the street. 1762 miles is worth a half-mile drive to see what's going on. Let's go. All right, we pulled up. Looks like they're open. They don't look crazy busy. The lobby's open, so let's go inside. And the meal itself is not big, so very strange. The writing was on the wall. I should have known better. Keep watching. At this point, your boy's just basically being ignored. They don't have their stuff together, but I wanted to see it through and show you guys what we were talking about here.
We are not getting our Doordash orders.
Uber either? You're not getting any of them?
No, we have a
Fantastic.
take it into our
As expected, man, these apps are trash, and the companies that work with them sometimes are trash. So that's why it was $17 for 2 miles, because you'll never see that on Uber for a single order that small. You just don't see it, because Uber hides tips and they won't show you that. Even if the customer left a good tip, they won't show you all that. It's never happened in the history of my account. It just doesn't happen. So I just wasted time. I hate wasting time, but I wanted to see. I was curious. Now I know. I'm not surprised. Now you guys know. If you see a big payout, there's no promotion, no surge on Uber Eats, a big one for very low miles, there's going to be an issue with it, in my opinion. Not surprised by that. So I'm going to call, and I guess I'll get $3 or $4 from Uber. Basically going to waste 15 minutes of my time. That sucks. But now you guys know. So we're on the phone. I got a Doordash while I'm doing that. We're on the phone with Uber.
Support service. How can I help you today?
Hi.
Is the order for a cake for White Castle?
It is, yes. It was, yeah.
Okay, well, in this case, just for a process, I have to try to be in contact with the restaurant. So may I place you on hold for 3 to 5 minutes, please?
Sure, why not? So we're at Omagwe. This is where White Castle, technology systems go down. It happens, it's not the end of the world. But there has to be, we're on a 950. Going a couple miles on Omagwe. There has to be some kind of accountability or something, because we can't, it's bad customer service on the customer end, you know what I mean? Like, they're expecting to get this food, they placed an order through the site, it said went through, and because the restaurant they had 7 people working in there. That manager's got to get on the phone and figure that out for their customers. Forget the driver. For their customers, they got to figure that stuff out. That is the sound of wasted time.
I already canceled this order in our system, and also you already received your compensation. Your compensation was for $4, and you're gonna see it right now in your earnings account.
Great. Is there a way you guys could facilitate that this particular merchant's not getting orders? Because right now I think customers are ordering, and it's costing a lot. It's costing a lot of wasted time because their system's down. So I don't know if you could call them and tell them to turn it off or help them out, because I'm just getting one right now from the same store. So right now I'm getting an order from the White Castle right now on my phone, but their system's not working.
Oh, okay.
So I should have known better. $17 for 2 miles is too good to be true. What happened was that order's been bounced around, right? And other drivers showed up to that White Castle, and they just canceled it without calling support, right? Because that sucks. Who wants to waste 5 minutes, 10 minutes on the phone with support for $4? But I want to make sure that order doesn't go to another driver and show them 18 or 19 bucks, and then they waste their time as well. When you see large orders like that one, where it's a single order, low miles, not a lot of food, there will be an issue. And the likelihood of you getting that 17 bucks is very slim. Don't waste your time on those kind of orders. There's always going to be an issue with them in my experience. It's happened probably a dozen times. Sometimes when there's bad weather, it's snowing, orders sit in the queue forever because maybe there's not drivers or the restaurant's closed and it just gets bounced around. Call support so you don't affect the next driver. So the driver before me or the driver before him or her should have did what I did so that that order does not sit out there. Because the previous drivers wasted my time. Don't be that driver. And there's the $4 right there, which is not worth my time, but hey, we learned something today. Maybe some of y'all learned something today. And we made sure that that order doesn't go to another driver. So I guess we succeeded in some way, but man, that was brutal. One more thought on this. Doordash would have paid me half pay. Yesterday, I had 3 orders that were, place was closed, or one, the Wingstop didn't even get, they said they didn't even have it. So the last Wingstop, for example, was showing me $9.25. I was in peak pay, and it wound up paying me like $5.44, something like that. So that's half, because it was going to go up to 10, whatever. Or it might have been $5.22 is what it paid me. So that told me that the order was, $10 and whatever, $10.50 or something like that. So DoorDash would pay a half pay. So if this would have been on DoorDash, I would have got half of 17 bucks, not $4. It is what it is. Share experience down below. Are you the type of driver that when you have something like that, the scenario where they're like, our system's down, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Clearly I wasn't the first driver because she knew, she knew. It's like, is it a DoorDash? Because she's had this issue all morning, right? So clearly, let me know, are you a driver that just cancels it, says restaurant closed, long wait time, food not ready, something like that, through the app to where that'll still stay in the queue? It can. Or do you call support, let them know, and then maybe they could contact the store, figure it out, cancel the order the appropriate way? What do you guys do? Be honest, drop a comment. Red light.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? So drop off for Amir?
Edmir?
Edmir?
I'm not Edmir, but I'll take it to him.
Oh, I see him. I got him. Next order, 575, 1.8 miles, China King. Let's go. Picking up for Love. Okay. I thought that's your real name, but I'll play the game. All right, I'll take that. See if it goes up. That's a hidden tip indicator in my market. So to all the people in the comments saying, wait, is there? No, it's up here. How do I find hidden tips? How do I find hidden tips? I got a lot of videos. I'm gonna have to put a playlist together for you guys. Basically, you take your starting base pay. In my market, it's $2.25. Okay, and you minus any peak pay or anything like that, and then you add $4 to your starting base pay. So as you see, that was $6.25. That is a hidden tip indicator. In my experience, 95% of the time, if not a little bit more, it will go up. Sometimes it's 50 cents, $1, $10, $20, $30. It could be all over the place, right? So I recommend taking them. And you got to remember, the miles has to be under 4.5 miles. So if you see a $6.25 and it's going 8 miles, probably not a hidden tip. Okay? But if you see it 4.5 miles or less, the likelihood of it going up is good. But at the end of the day, just don't be mad if it doesn't go up, because you took it at face value. And for me, it's still over $2 a mile, so it's still good. Now this order is only $24 worth of food. So if anything, I think it might go up maybe 50 cents. Let's see. Ah, it went up $2. Wow, well, hello. I was wrong, but it was right. Nice $6 tip. Thank you. So we got 1 hour in the books, and with the $4 from Uber, we're at $27.50. All right, great point. Okay, what we talked about earlier, $6.25 hidden tip indicator for me in my market. What is in yours? Drop a comment. 8.6 miles, no hidden tip on that. That will not go up. That's trash. 1, 2, 3. Kobe in the trash where it belongs. Keep taking those orders if they work for y'all, but I cannot enable that type of behavior from the company and the consumer. In my book, in my opinion, in my market, that is a trash offer. Hey, what do you know? Look at this. You get something better 1 minute later. $6.25, 3 miles. Oh Lord, I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. Hey, you guys got it? I got Quentin.
When?
Yeah, Quentin B.
15 minutes before
No,
I go around.
I'd rather you tell me so I can make a decision.
Right,
So I get it. I know you guys are busy, so it's all good.
I got the email to come over here and pull it out. I saw it, I was looking at something
Yeah.
else. So I get to it and I tested it.
It's all good. No need to apologize. Appreciate y'all.
Have a good day.
One of my lady friends from Papa John's, she apologized because yesterday they were very behind and blah, 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 blah. So I do a lot of business here with them. So you got to just have good relationships with them. Let them know you understand their side of it so that when you walk into their establishment, they'll take good care of you when you get in. It was a hand to me. So sometimes when it's a hand to me, I don't take it up to the, as you guys can see, hand to me. I don't film sometimes. And the guy goes, "You do YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah, man." And check it out. Ooh, look, hidden tip. Listen, I know I teach y'all how to find these. And then he handed me $5 too. He does Doordash on the side. So appreciate you, my dude. That was a double tip, not necessary, but appreciate you. And if you happen to see this video, what was the name on that? Hold on. I'm really bad. I just forgot the name. Hold on. I went in there. I said the name. Crap. I have to look back. Anyways, shout out to you, bro. Hold up. Quentin. Shout out to my dude, Quentin. Good seeing you out there today, man. Hope you stay safe. Another one, hidden tip. Oh, boy. Okay. I see you. Bam. Hidden tips all day. So we've had a pretty good little day. A lot of hidden tips on DoorDash. Easy money. Did a few Uber runs. And I got an email officially in the large order program. I showed you guys that last week. How it took me, maybe it was 10 or 15 minutes with talking with a support agent. Sending pictures of a catering bag. I bought a catering bag from DoorDash as well, just so that information's out there. And I sent that to them. And I'm in the program. So all you got to do is have 4.7 customer rating or higher, which is extremely easy. 95% completion, which I got that up last week before the end of the month, so that helped. I think now I'm at 97. Haven't been that high in a while because I'm the king of undersigning and not waiting. But I've been patient to get in that program. And then 100 deliveries in a month, 200 lifetime, super easy. Do not, and I repeat, do not wait on DoorDash to send you an invite. Let them know you're eligible. You make them send you an invite. Large order program, here we go. I'm done for the day. Put some totals here. Worked about 4.5 hours. Excited for the large order program. I'll show you guys my experience with that. And we'll see if that makes a difference in my market. Because we would get some large orders, but now maybe we get a few more a week. At the end of the day, I'll take that. Bet on you, set goals one day at a time. Be careful of all the noise. Your market's your market. We got a lot of Einsteins out here and people that have cracked everything. Be careful. Almost forgot. No tip, no trip. Low pay, no way. However you want to say it. Value your time. Time is the most precious thing we have, in my opinion. And if you're taking $2 and $3 orders, it might take you a while to hit your goals. But do you? If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.